My dear brother and sisters, have you ever wondered what happens when you wake up quietly at night while the world sleeps and you whisper, Ya Allah? That moment, when your eyes open without reason and your heart feels something calling you, that's not random. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inviting you. At that time, when the world is silent, when even the stars seem still, He descends to the lowest heaven in a way that befits His majesty. And He says, who is calling upon me so that I may answer him? Who is asking me so that I may give him? Who is seeking forgiveness so that I may forgive him? Can you imagine? The Lord of the worlds, the one who never sleeps, never tires, is calling out, asking who will speak to me tonight. You might think you're just restless. You might think it's a coincidence, but no, it's your Lord saying, my servant, I know you're tired, but come to me. You don't need fancy words. You don't need long du'as. Just whisper from your heart. Tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what hurts, what you fear, what you hope for, because He listens always. And maybe tonight when you raise your hands trembling in the dark, a tear falling on your prayer mat, maybe that's the moment your entire destiny begins to change. So when you feel that pull, don't ignore it. That's not sleep calling. That's love. That's your Lord saying, come to me, I've been waiting for you. My dear one, do you know why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the one who prays at night? Because in those quiet hours when no one is watching, you choose Him over sleep, over comfort, over everything. And that choice, it's pure love. When you wake for tahajjud, the angels are witnessing you, while the world is unaware. You whisper words no one else hears. You bow when no one else sees. You cry when no one else knows. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds, not with whir, but with peace. That heaviness you feel in your chest begins to lift. That pain you've been carrying starts to fade because your soul finally remembers where peace comes from Him. Tahajjud is not just a prayer, it's a conversation. You don't need perfect Arabic or long du'as. Just talk to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Tell Him, Ya Allah, I'm weak, I've fallen, but I'm still here trying. And He listens. He listens when your heart whispers what your tongue can't say. He listens when you fall in sujood with tears instead of words. And He answers, not always with what you ask, but always with what you need. Sometimes His answer is peace in your heart. Sometimes it's a door opening you never expected. Sometimes it's strength you didn't know you had. So tonight, if you wake and feel that nudge in your heart, don't turn away. Wudu is waiting. The prayer mat is waiting. And more than that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is waiting because He loves when you come to Him, when no one else does. My dear one, listen carefully now. That moment when you finish your prayer, when you sit in silence after sujood, your heart still trembling, that is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is closest to you. He knows every tear that fell. He heard every word you couldn't say, and He loves that you came to Him. You might not see changes instantly. You might still wake up to the same struggles, the same pain, the same worries. But something deep within you will have shifted. Your heart will feel lighter, your soul calmer, your faith stronger. Because every time you rise for tahajjud, you are telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, I trust you even when I don't understand your plan. And that trust, that's the highest form of worship. When you pray at night, you're building a bond that no one can break. You're writing a secret love story between you and the one who created you. Maybe no one will ever see your tears. Maybe no one will ever know your sacrifices, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. He sees you. He values every second you spend with Him. And one day, when you stand before Him, He will tell you, do you remember those nights when the world was asleep and you spoke to me? Those moments are why you're standing here today, forgiven, loved, and honored. So my dear one, don't give up. Keep that habit alive, even if it's just 2 rakahs. Because that time, that quiet whisper in the dark, it's not small. It's your soul meeting its Lord. And there's no greater peace than that.